Good YouTube, Quinn Wade. Coming to you with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. And we're going to talk about a video that's going to be a little quick because it was a blowout. The Suns blew out the Raptors 120-98. The Raptors didn't even score 100 points. Season series is tied 1-1. They only play each other twice per season. This was the last meeting against these two teams unless they meet in the NBA Finals. If not, we'll see them go against each other next season if it's meant to be. The Suns are now on 40-32 and 23-14 at home. It looks like they're not gonna win 50 games. Nobody really expected them to do that anyway. The Raptors go to 39-31 and 20-15 on the road. Phoenix, they won the first quarter 34-20. They won the second quarter 32-28. They won the third quarter 31-21, but they lost the fourth quarter 29-23. So like I said, I'm gonna go through this a little quicker than normal because of the fact that it was a blowout. Brandon Ingram couldn't really get it going in this one. He played 27 minutes. He only got 6 points. He went 3 of 10 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3. He had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 5 turnovers, and he did have 3 blocks. He also had 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and was a minus 29 and plus minus. They have athletes, they have mobility, they have length. And obviously that can make everything tough for guys on the perimeter, especially when they're trying to create separation in space or try to blow by you. The Suns wasn't having it. RJ Barrett only had 13 in 23 minutes that he played. He went 5 of 8 from the field, 1 of 3 from the 3-point line, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He was basically able to do what he wanted on the offensive end. He just didn't get a lot of touches. He did have 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and was a minus 21 and plus minus. Scotty Barnes had good shot selection, a good idea of how he wanted to score, and it ended up working out for him. He went 8 of 9 from the field for 17 points. He went 1 of 2 from the free throw line also. He had 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 turnovers, and 2 steals. He also had 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and was a minus 15 and plus minus. Just good at making decisions and just took his time and tried to make the right read and capitalize off what the defense wasn't doing right. Jakob Poeltl played 17 minutes. He only took 1 shot and he missed it. And then he got 2 assists and 2 blocks, and that was the end of his night. Besides having 1 personal foul and finishing as a minus 13 and plus minus. Emmanuel Quickly, 26 minutes. He had 11 points. He went 4 of 9 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. You know he likes to get that layup and those floaters off, and if he can't do that, he's going to shoot the threes. He got good looks from 3, just couldn't make them. He had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and a turnover. He also had 2 steals, 1 offensive rebound, 2 personal fouls, and was a minus 22 and plus minus. Andrew went 0 of 4 from 3 and 2 of 8 from the field. He couldn't make a shot, whether it was on the perimeter or in the paint. He also went 1 or 2 from the free throw line. He had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and no turnovers and a block. He also had 1 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and was a minus 6 and plus minus. Trace Jackson Davis, 6 minutes. He ended up making 1 or 2 from the free throw line. Then he missed his only field goal. So he finished with 1 point. He also had 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal. No personal fouls, and was a plus 2 and plus minus. He did a lot for 6 minutes, but it didn't really change the game. Jamison Battle, 11 minutes, 7 points. He went 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. He got good open looks. He missed a couple, but other than that, he made the majority. He had 2 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 personal foul, and was a plus 9. And plus minus. Jonathan Mobo, 17 minutes for him. He had 8 points. He went 3 of 5 also from the field, but he did also go 2 or 3 from the free throw line. So he ended up having a good night, and he did attack the defense the right way when he was out there, even if it was mean he was giving up the ball to somebody else, because he did have 2 assists and he had no turnovers. He also had 3 steals in this game, which was game high for the Raptors, and then he also had 1 block too. He also had 1 offensive rebound, which was his only one. No personal fouls, and was a minus 1 and plus minus. Garrett Temple, 8 minutes. He had 5 points. He ended up making the 3 and went 2 or 3 from the free throw line. He had 1 rebound, 2 assists, and 2 turnovers. He also had a block, no personal fouls, and was a plus 9 and plus minus. Jamal Shead attacked the basket, made a layup. Other than that, he went 1 of 6 from the field and 0 of 4 from 3. He had 1 rebound, 6 assists, and the 6 assists was tied for the most on the team. But he had the most off the bench. He had 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and was a minus 22 and plus minus. He was using that speed, to get to where he wanted on the court. They were just about finding his teammates when he could and taking good looks. It's just unfortunate that he couldn't make them. Kobe Walter, 26 minutes. He had 13 points. That was the most off the bench. He also went 5 of 7 from the field. He took the most shots off the bench in this one, but you don't really have too much trouble with that since he made all of them really besides two. He also went 3 of 3 from the 3-point line and left him open. He was able to make them, and that's what you want him to do. He had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 turnover. He also had 1 offensive board, 4 personal fouls. It was a minus 9 and plus minus. Grady Dick ended up playing 15 minutes. He had 10 points. He made the wide open threes that was there for him, but he also missed one. Then he missed the layup near the rim, and then he went 4-4 from the free throw line. And then he had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 personal foul, and was a +8 and plus minus. And then you look at the Phoenix Suns. Oso Iguodala, 26 minutes. He ended up being the starter that didn't score in double figures in points and was the only one. He ended up getting 6 points and went 3 of 5 from the field. He had 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, a steal, and 3 blocks. He did basically everything you can do besides make a three or a free throw. He did have 2 offensive boards, 2 personal fouls, and was a +11, +7, and plus minus. He's really, really fast, and he can use that to be able to get to the paint quickly, and then it just helps his finishing ability too. Devin Booker, 31 minutes. He got his 25. That actually was game high in this one for the Suns and for the Raptors too when it comes to an individual player. He ended up having 9 of 15 shooting night, 3 of 6 from 3 and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. He thought going against the Raptors that they have so many guys that can make it tough on him. He had the jump shot going in this one. He was able to create the separation in the space, and he was able to knock down the shots, after that. And that's just tough. You try to make him do the tough ones, and then he making them anyway. He had 3 rebounds, 6 assists. He's a good passer. He understands where his teammates are going to be at, and he's not just holding the ball to score. He's looking for them also. 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul, and a +32 and plus minus. Jordan Goodwin, he was just getting open all game, and he used that to score efficiently. He ended up playing for 25 minutes and had 14 points. He went 5 of 11 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He had 7 rebounds. That was tied for the most on the team. He also had 4 turnovers. That was too many, and that was the most on the team. And then he had 2 steals, which was good also. 3 offensive boards, 1 person foul, and was a +3 and plus minus. Colin Gillespie did the same. He was wide open, so let me see if I can make it. Went 4 or 6 from 3, taking that, and he went 6 of 9 from the field. Just be a play finisher. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 turnovers, a steal, 1 offensive rebound, 4 personal fouls, and a +6 and plus minus. Jalen Green, 30 minutes. He ended up getting 20 points. He went 8 of 15 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. So he did a good job of pulling up and attacking the basket and keeping the defense on their heels. And that's all you can really do as a scorer and as a playmaker, because he was using that speed and athleticism to attack. And then since he gained a lot of attention, he was able to find teammates for easy looks because of the commitment that they had to try to stop him. He also had 2 turnovers and a block, 1 offensive board, 3 personal fouls, with a +15 and plus minus. Isaiah Livers, 5 minutes. He ended up scoring and not scoring and not doing anything but finishing as a -4 and plus minus. CJ Huntley played 5 minutes. He ended up scoring a shot and then missed one. And then he didn't do anything else after that but finished as a -4 and plus minus. Ryan Dunn was able to mix it up, attacking the basket and scoring from 3. He went 5 of 8 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3 for 12 points. That was the most off the bench. He also had 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 3 steals, and a block. He had 1 offensive rebound, 1 person foul, was a +17 and plus minus. Rasheed Flemings did the same. He attacked the basket or shot a 3. He went 2 of 5 from 3, 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Then he had 7 rebounds and he had 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 steals, and a block. He had 5 offensive boards out of the 7, 3 personal fouls, and was a +18 in plus minus. And then Kaman Malawash played 17 minutes. He scored from three and from the paint. He went 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from three. He also went 2 of 2 from the free throw line for 7 boards. Also with a turnover and a steal. He had one offensive rebound, one personal foul, and was a plus 19 and plus minus. Then Bouye played 19 minutes. He went 3 of 9 from the field, 1 of 4 from three. He took some good looks, but didn't really make them. But he still finished with 7 points, 4 assists, with 2 steals and 2 rebounds. He also had one turnover, 2 personal fouls, and was a plus 5 and plus minus. And then Kobe ended up playing 5 minutes. He went 0 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from three. No turnovers, 2 personal fouls, and a -4 and plus minus. And you look at what the Suns and the Raptors did. They both really played well when it came to scoring. But the Raptors could have played a lot better, and they was hurting themselves by missing a lot of shots. While the Suns did the opposite, 52% from the field for the Suns. They also took 89 field goals compared to the 74 of the Raptors, who also only shot 50%, which is above average, but they did shoot 33% from three on 27 attempts, while the Suns attempted 40 and they shot 45%, so they even shot that better than the Raptors. And then they shot 10 of 10 from the free throw line. That's 100%. The Raptors shot 22 free throws. They shot 68%. They had a lot of opportunities there that they missed. And then 43 rebounds for the Suns. They out-rebounded by 13 because the Raptors had 30. 24 assists for the Suns, 28 for the Raptors. 16 turnovers for the Suns, 19 for the Raptors. 12 steals for the Suns, 9 for the Raptors. And then 6 blocks for the Suns, 9 for the Raptors. 14 offensive rebounds for the Suns, 7 for the Raptors. That's too many, especially when you're already trailing in the game. 29 defensive rebounds for the Suns, 23 for the Raptors. And then 20 personal fouls for the Suns, 18 for the Raptors. And like I said, the Suns did shoot more free throws. I mean, the Raptors did shoot more free throws, but they didn't make it at a good percentage. And other than that, Suns was the better offensive team. They moved the ball better. They attacked better. They was really confident in everything they did. And then they also played hard in the paint. And also that gave them so many more benefits because it gave them more chances and more opportunities to shoot twos and threes, which they was already making at a high level. And then they was able to do it even more. So the Raptors didn't defend well. They didn't communicate well. They didn't play well at all on the defensive end, and even on the offensive end, some things really went their way, but they blew a lot of chances and a lot of opportunities to make it a more competitive game, and could have even changed how the game went if they did make the shots that they was able to get and able to generate, but they couldn't do it at a high enough level, so they ended up losing to a team that could. Comment, like, subscribe, share the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace, and I'll see y'all later today. Hopefully more analysis.